Hi guys, this is Soft Reason. In this lesson, we will be looking at a reinforced concrete water stand, just like this, using takeoff structure. Okay, so this is the water stand. Okay, and then this one is the reinforced column that carry the tank, and also the reinforced slab. Mind you, this is a reinforced concrete water stand. Okay, so this is what we'll be looking at. So let's go into it. Alright, so I will do Control I, okay, just like this, okay, and then I want to move this elevation to this side, okay. So I will select this and move it to this side, and then take the 3D back to this visible view. Okay, click on okay. So what do I have in this? Okay, so I want to delete all of this, just like this, okay, and then I right click and then click on delete. All right, so from here we want to start to model the reinforced concrete water stand. Okay, so the first thing we will do is go to the edit tab, okay, and then you come to this construction. Okay, you select cycle. Alright, so before you place the cycle, you can just do Ctrl P to go to the plan view. Okay, so we want to create a cycle along grid lines 3. Okay, so you click at this point and then you have a cycle. I want the radius of my cycle to be 2000. Okay, just like this, type 2000 and I click enter. So you'll be having this cycle radius. Okay, then I want to have another cycle which I want the radius to be 100. Okay, just like this. Alright, so I need to have another cycle too. I will like the radius to be 300 or 250. Let me say 250. Okay, 250. Alright, like this, and I enter. So you can see I'm having 3 cycles. Alright, so what I will do is I will do Ctrl P to get to the elevations. Okay, so I want to move this cycle up. Now this cycle will determine one of the height of this tank. Okay, so if I click on it like this, I will right click, okay, and then click on the move special linear. Okay, so I'm moving in the direction Z. Okay, so which is upward, and I want to move it 8 meter. Okay, I want to move it 8 meter, so I'll type 8000, just like this, and I'll click on move. So these are move 8 meter upward. Okay, so I click on clear and then okay. All right, and so for the smaller cycle, I want to move this one at a distance of 9 meter. So I click on move special linear. Okay, just like this, and then I type 9 meter. I click on move. Okay, it has moved up. Okay, so click on okay. So for this one, so this is the 9 meter. Okay, this one is the 8 meter, so you take note. So for this one, I want to move its click on it, right click, and then click on move. So copy linear. Okay, I want to move this one I want to move this one 6005 up. Okay, 6005. Okay, I want to move this one 5 meter. All right, so take note of what I am actually doing. I move this one 5 meter. Okay, all right, so after I move this one 5 meter, I want to also move this one down. Okay, so I will copy. I want to copy this one, right? I click on the copy special, just like this, and I will copy it downwards. So it's going to take negative subscripts. Okay, and then I will move it down at a distance of 1 meter. Okay, distance of 1 meter. So I'll click 1000, just like this, and I'll click on copy. So it has come down 1 meter. Okay, so after which I click on okay. All right, so just like this. So the next thing I want to do if I've already have this is 5 meter. Okay, so the next thing I'll go to my concrete reinforced concrete. Okay, just like this, and I'll click on the columns, and I'll insert a column here. Okay, so after inserted a column here, all right, I will clear the selection, select the column. Okay, all right, so the height of this column is 7 meter. Okay, so I want to change it to 5 meter. This one, change it to 5. Okay, then come to this place. I need a circular column, so I'll select this one, and the circular column I need diameter. I click on the profile to change the diameter. Okay, so the circular column I needed a diameter of 250. Okay, so I will type 250. Yeah, okay, click on apply it, and then okay, all right, just like this, and then from here I'll change it again to 5 meter and click on modify. So I have it something like this. Okay, this is 5 meter height. If I rotate this to see it, it's 5 meter. Okay, all right, so I want to reduce this again. Let me see, 4 meter. Okay, 4 meter. All right, so I'll type 4 meter, modify. Okay, so I wanted to have this height. Okay, this height, the height of this cycle. Okay, so if I select this cycle, okay, all right, so let me reduce it again. I want to reduce it again to 3 meter. All right, sorry, this actually I played this at the wrong grids. Okay, I'm supposed to place it at this grid line 3. Okay, which is in line with this. Okay, so what I will do is I will delete this one just like this. Okay, and then I'll come to this grid line 3, and then I label my columns just like this, and then I'll place it here. Okay, all right, so after which I can't escape and then select this and move it 5 meter. Okay, I do 5 meter, modify. All right, so this is what I actually expected. The other time it was on the other grid line 4, I placed it. Okay, all right, so the next thing, after having all of this, I want to adjust this one. I want to adjust this radius of this line. Let me say this is 2000, so I want to adjust it to be 1800, just like this. So it's been adjusted successfully. So after which we want to form the reinforced concrete tank now. Okay, so what we need to do is we come to this place where you see slab. Okay, and then you click on this lofted slab, click on it. So once you click on it, what you need to do is you will come to this place, select this. Okay, and you select this one, select this one. Okay, after which you select this one. Okay, and you select this. All right, so you can select this and then be able to select this one. It's not actually accepting to close it up. Okay, so all right, so since it's not actually accepting to close it up, so you undo it. Let's undo it. All right, so we are going to start it this way. Select this one. Okay, and select this one. So you have formed the center of the cycle. So now you can now select this, swap up here to close it up, and then you select from here just like this. Okay, you select this one and you select this one. All right, so this is your reinforced concrete tank. Okay, so the tank has been placed successfully. Okay, if you want to increase the diameter of the column, okay, you can just click on it. Okay, once you click on it, you will come to the profile, edit it. Okay, so once the editor comes up, you change this. Let me just change this to 350. Okay, 350, just like this. Okay, 350, and I apply it. Click OK. All right, then from here I modify. Okay, you have something bigger, just like this. Okay. All right, so this is it. If you want to see the inside of this, you can just select this place, select the upper part of it. Okay, right click and then click on hide. Okay, once you hide it, then you hold your control and then the middle button, you can see the volume of this. Okay, the inside, just like this. This is the volume where the water will be contained. Okay, so if you want to bring it back, you just click on the drawing here. You just click on the working area. Okay, right click and then click on redraw. So once you redraw, it will come back. So if you also check this, if you select this one, you see that they are single. Okay, so you now have to combine them together. Okay, and for you to be able to do that, you go to the edit tab, just like this, and you will use this one, add material. Okay, you click on this drop down menu and then you click on attach to parts. Okay, so you click on this and then you select this one. Okay, then you select this center one. All right, and then you select this upper one, then you use the middle button to confirm it. Okay, the wheel of the mouse to confirm it by clicking it. Okay, so this has been done, joined together to become one. Okay, so this is one. If you select this one, all will be selected, just like this. Okay, all right, so after which we want to add a foundation. Okay, we want to add foundation. So for us to do that, you just come to the concrete. Okay, select the footings and then select this past footing. Okay, in the past footing settings, in the part footing settings, you can edit this size of the part footing. Okay, you can click this place and then in the dialog you can change this to 2000 or 2500, just like this, and then this side to 2500, since it is part footing and it's carrying a very bigger loads. Okay, just like this, you click on apply and okay. All right, so after which you can check the depth of the footings. So you can use maybe you can decide to use 1 meter, okay, or 800 mm depth, and then you insert it here. Okay, so this is the part footings, and this one is the columns, and this is the water tank. Okay, this is concrete water tank. Okay, so you can also view it in other views. If you check the green lines, you can see that we are in green lines what 3. Okay, so if you do Control I, you can decide to bring this green line elevations on grid line 3 to this side. Okay, and then you click on okay. All right, so you have this where by the time you select tile vertical, you have this one. Yeah, okay. All right, so this is how you can model this kind of reinforced concrete water stand, okay, using Tekla structure. Okay, and so if you have not subscribed, like the video, and stay tuned for more advanced lesson, okay, in Tekla structure. Bye for now.